Hey everyone, it's Maria here. So the look that we created for this week is a spring pink monochromatic look. So what that means is that we chose pink for the eyelids, the lips, and the cheeks. And I feel like this look is very youthful, but can look great on so many different people because pink is such a beautifully complementing shade. Now, if you feel like you have a lot of pink on your skin already and you want to use a peach, or you have, kind of a tendency to go towards warmer tones, you can definitely do a coral. The plums are also really lovely, the mauves. So it just looks so harmonizing just to have one color all over the face, as you can see on the video on Valeria. The look is really easy to create. We used a few different products just to show you the versatility, but most of it can definitely be achieved, with a product like Purinara's Lip and Cheek Rouge. We brought in some lipstick to show you, the difference if you are a lipstick lover and you prefer that type of format for your lips, and also a gloss, which I feel like it always puts a nice little pop on the lips and gives a little bit more moisture. All right, so have a look at the video and let me know what you think. Okay, everyone, so we pulled together this super fresh look for Valeria. We started out with Purinara's Lip and Cheek Rouge in Viola. This is recommended for the lips and the cheeks. However, as it is an EcoCert product, we felt very comfortable using it on Valeria's eyelids. We're going for a monochromatic pink look for spring, and because of her brown hair and brown eyebrows, I thought that she could definitely carry this gorgeous fuchsia color on the eyes, and we're going to use it again a little bit later on. So whenever you have a cream color like this, you can definitely experiment on the lids as well, and then you can pack any of your powder eyeshadows on top of it. This helps the eyeshadows adhere better, and it creates a lovely base for an eyeshadow. Now we're using a super vibrant pink today, but you could do this with a peach color. You could do it with something that's a little bit more ethereal. Let's say you have the Abigail by Purinara. You can put that on the eyelids. Abigail is a highlighter. However, it's going to be an amazing base as well for the eyes. So we started out with the cream, just kind of like building the color. And here, blending is of utmost importance. So you want to kind of have it blended and soft because the color is so vibrant. I always start at the lash line, and I work the color upwards. I find that this diffuses it a little bit more instead of like packing it really strongly at the top. So it looks strong when we first start off, but then with a little bit of blending, you kind of get it to, where you want it. And the Purinara lip and cheek pigments are very saturated. So definitely a little goes a long way. The brush that I'm using is actually double-ended. It's nothing special. I got it from a beauty supply, but I love the fact that it has, dual sides, because then it helps me to kind of apply the color with the flatter eyeshadow side, and then with the rounded tip, it really helps me kind of go into the eye contour and make sure that everything is blended. I feel like our filming has improved over the last few weeks. It's so hard to just kind of get it set up the way we want it. Having these little wedge sponges handy is always very useful when you apply makeup, because you can just, soften things up. Now, for the shadow that we're going to put on top, we're using Darling. Darling is a very soft ballet pink. It's super shimmery. It's almost sequined, with mica. And it's really going to help the center of the eyelid pop and soften up the look. Now, you could definitely use a lighter cream underneath and then use Darling on top, or another eyeshadow. What I wanted to show you today is that using one color on the eyes, cheeks, and lips looks just really nicely pulled together, and it's really pretty, youthful, and fresh for springtime. If peaches and corals are more your thing, you can definitely use those shades, and just make sure that you have a lip that's going to complement that. Okay, blend, blend, blend. You can never blend too much, so we're speeding that up a little bit for you. But you get the idea. Everything should be really soft. Now for the brow bone, I'm going to go in with Whisper. I love Whisper. It's a super beautiful, not a golden white, but it is a little bit off-white. It's not pure white. So I feel like it works well with many different skin tones. And I love that color either on the inner corner of the eye or just underneath the brow bone. And you can see how it kind of just softens everything up, the transition from the pink to the brow bone. You can clean up any fallout underneath the eyes. And for the corner of the eyes here for Valeria, we're going to go in with a little bit more of the vibrant pink. I feel like she can carry the color. With the pinks in general on the eyes, you have to just be careful when you use them. So make sure that, you're not using it the morning after you stayed up late or worked late, as it will not help with any eye redness that you naturally have. If your eyes are blue or green, I feel like the pink would also really help your eyes pop. And Valeria's checking it out and she likes it. Okay, brush away any fallout. And then we're going to go back in with the Viola shade by Purinara. This is the lip and cheek. Once again, I do have it in the shop. And we're going to go in and slowly, very slowly, as I said, the colors are very pigmented. We're going to build the color on her cheeks. Now, I'm using a brush for application here for this video, but with my own Viola that sits in my makeup drawer, I just go in with my ring finger, but just control how much you pick up. Maybe tap it first on the top of your hand before applying it on your cheeks, as the colors are very saturated. And you see that I'm applying the tiniest little bit. I'm blending it upwards and then pushing it in with the sponge. And then, you can assess the situation. And if you want a little bit more, just go in. I didn't pick up any more on my brush, just whatever was there, and just keep pushing it onto the skin. Cream blushes are fantastic for anyone who feels like the powders settle into their skin. They are just easier to work with because they kind of melt into your skin, especially with the warmth of your fingers. So we're getting there, going in with the black Purinara Mascara, one of my all-time favorites and the one that I use and carry in my makeup kit for makeup application. So lots of mascara here, whether you are going to be doing a lip or not, the eyes here, I feel like kind of center stage. So you really want to do a nice coat of mascara. If you wanted to jazz up this look, of course, black eyeliner would go as well. However, for this look, I feel like we have enough of a pop on the eyes, and I want this look to be wearable in the daytime. Maybe you have a lunch date, right? Maybe you're meeting someone for coffee and you want to look pulled together. A fancy coffee, as I like to have sometimes. And just repeating the mascara on the other side. Okay, we can see she looks gorgeous already, and the pinks really, really suit her. Now we're going to go in for the lip. Of course, you can use Viola, the lip and cheek here, but I find that Valerie by Tin Feather is a gorgeous pink. We're going to go in and use this one. It's a little bit more of a mauvey pink. However, it's going to look fabulous on Valeria. We're not using a lip liner here. We're not going for a completely sharp finished lip because I feel like the eyes are dramatic enough. So we're going to apply the lipstick with a brush, and then you'll see how I'm gonna go in and kind of soften it up. I really like the Tin Feather lipsticks. First of all, they smell amazing because of the vanilla flavoring, but also they are super hydrating. So even though they are a matte cream, they are very moisturizing. And sometimes when we hear matte, we think that it's drying. I find that to be the case a little bit with the lip and cheeks. You can definitely use them on your lips. However, make sure that you have a lip balm or a lip gloss handy. And of course, if this was your tube of lipstick, you would just apply it straight from the tube. You know, filling in the entire lip with color makes the lip, the lip look very, a little bit more dramatic, intense, saturated. So, if you are using the tube of lipstick, just go in and, tap it on the bottom and top lips. You can also apply the color only maybe on the top or the bottom and then just blot your lips together. You don't need a full coverage of lipstick top and bottom. But I love the pop here for Valeria. And I'm going to soften up the lip line here because, as I said, I don't want a completely finished sharp lip here. I want it to be a little bit more, natural looking, like pushed into the skin without a sharp edge. We're just going to blot a little bit of the excess off. And if you are looking to make your lips a little bit fuller, a little bit more wet looking and hydrated, you can follow up with a lip gloss. So we're going to go in with Purinara's Exquisite lip gloss. This is in the shade Guava. These lip glosses are amazing. I carry them in 4 shades and I seriously love all of them. We'll be sharing some pictures later in the month of these. But we're starting out with the lip gloss on her bottom lip. And you can keep it just in the center if you want that pouty look only on the bottom of your lip. If you find that you used the lip and cheek rouge and it was a little bit drying on you, definitely you can spread the lip gloss all over. But predominantly we're focusing in the center of her lips here. Okay, guys, what do you think? I think she looks gorgeous. She carries those pinks so well. They look so fresh and youthful for spring. Anyone can pull off this look.